Intro noises. It has been a long time since I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I just made a very quick character, like just a basic Tav wizard. I decided that I wanted to stream this test run just to see if I could. This is a custom. I'm sorry. Let me start from the beginning a little bit here. I've been getting a lot of comments on my gaming channel where I have a Baldur's Gate 3 tutorial video saying that my tutorial exploit thing doesn't work anymore. So I'm here today to try and see if that's true. Usually I'll just test it out on my own and respond to comments as they come up, but I haven't really been doing that in a little while, so we're just gonna figure it out from here. The easiest way to do this exploit is with a wizard, but you can do it with just about any class you want. It's just going to be faster with the wizard. Pick that up. The spells that I chose are also just going to make it easier, although Toll the Dead is new to the game. I know that's going to make it a lot faster with the exploit that I have. But hopefully that's gonna be able to hit, because I don't know. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Sorry, I'm just messing with some other stuff behind the scenes to make sure the stream is working the way I want it to. Hopefully everything looks alright. I don't know how everything looks right now. I turned off my VTube model for this just because it was... My computer's already pretty warm right now running Baldur's Gate 3. That's mostly why I stopped playing a little while ago. Take that, nursery. How dare you put a thing in my brain. Let's see what we can find. I'm not really going to focus too much on looting because this isn't going to be a real playthrough. I just want to... Here, let me actually... forgot to actually change my stream settings. Nautaloid. Cambion exploit test. Test run. Sure, I'm pretty sure I spelled Nautaloid wrong, but that's fine. Oh, right, there's not even a... I'm thinking... It's been so long since I've played. I'm still thinking that there's a chest up here. Not that there was a chest up there last time I played. That was way back in early access, I think. But here, let's see how this goes. Let me just get everything set up real quick. It's gonna take me actually a minute. Maybe I should have started after I'd already gotten everything set up. It's fine. I don't need to loot. Why am I looting? Stop looting. Hey, so I'll come back for us later. But for now, here, let's give myself some buffs. And here, let me get my spell slots back, because I just... Oh wait, can I not get them back? This is honor mode, but there's gonna be multiple saves. It's not modded, it's just a custom rule set. Just to see if I could. Alright, I don't have that, so I gotta be careful about when I use these. That's fine, though. I shouldn't need them too much. Alright, I'll release you in a few minutes, Us. Just be patient. Let me go collect my other two people. Don't call me an abomination, that's so mean. What do you suggest?
First, we will address the matter of a cure for this infection.
Alright. This is a very easy fight. Let's just blitz our way through it as fast as we can. Sure. Main hand, go kill this guy. Well done.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, you will die in 2 hits, and you will die in, if you will let me, in 1.
You bow, or you
And we're done here. Okay, so I think this is the only corpse that has like a randomized treasure loot thing to do. And I did not get anything particularly good. Void Bulb, throw this at a target. And, okay, no, Void Bulbs are pretty good. They're fun to play with, but it's not going to help me with the exploit that I'm doing in this game, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, who do I need to get stuff from? You. You.
at the ready.
So these imps here are what make these 2 imps here are what make this exploit possible with any character, because just because they have crossbows. All you need is a ranged attack that can hit from 30 feet away, and you can do this exploit. It's really, really easy. As long as you're willing to wait a long time to get it to work. Alright, so I think that's everybody that I can loot in this room. Oh, never mind. I knew I was forgetting one, I just forgot that they were up here. Alright, so what do we have for weapons? You are going to get rid of that and equip this and this because it'll give you a damage up. This will give you a small damage up. I don't really need this. You can take my healing potions, because she's not going to need them at all. Oh, I didn't take the gold out of here. That's funny. Alright, we'll leave that for now, because we don't need it yet. Ooh, another death brawl. I forgot about you. Let's see here. So, if I remember correctly, it's the middle button that I need to push to release these guys. But we're not going to do that just yet. Take all that up.
Bag of holding.
I'll save you in a second. Don't worry, Shadowheart. We'll get you. The brain should open the door as I get closer. I believe. It's like flagged to do that. Yep, there it is. Alright. You.
Assume nothing.
Alright. This thing is going to be a little strong just because it is honor mode difficulty. Or I don't know if honor mode itself increases health. I have everything set to tactician with honor mode rule set. Here. Oh, I have it set to hit twice. That's not what I wanted. Alright, hit it again! Oh shoot, that did not that did not do any damage. Here, let me what was the quick save button? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. Save. I don't remember anything. Enter.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
It is, don't worry. 60%? Oh shoot. You'll be fine. Oh shoot, you were fine. Nice. But here, where's the button to... There's a way to... Okay, this. Dual wielding. Let's turn that off just so I don't waste bonus actions if I don't have to.
Is that blood?
Right.
No, never mind.
We just killed that for the experience. There's really no other reason. Take that. Alright, so I'm gonna swap your axes with the scimitars. Because these are gonna go to Shadowheart. But
How many
just to maximize their DPS, but the scimitars do the exact same amount of damage, but for whatever reason, clerics just can't use them. Pick that up. I'm going to be using the 2 big chests for this exploit, but realistically, you could use the brain in the jars, you could use the small chest in the other room. There's a few different things you could use to do this. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to block this doorway in a little bit, and you'll see why, why I'm doing that in a little bit. Alright. Open this. Wow, nothing of use. Alright, alright, I'll let you out. Did I grab the thing? I think I did.
The console appears dormant.
I did not. Where was it? I thought... Or, no, was it like somebody else up here that has it? Yeah, it was a corpse right here. I just completely missed them, didn't I? Yeah.
What's in here?
Wasting time, but that's okay. And there we go. Ooh, some grease. I forgot that corpse had grease, or is that random? Randomly generated. I don't know. I will not. And kill them. Oh, come on. Alright. Toll the dead. Thank you. Alright, so this guy is very, very dangerous. We need to kill him before we release the 2. There's no harm in killing either of them early, because you get the exact same amount of experience if you kill them while they're asleep versus killing them while they're awake. So that's pretty easy to do.
The console appears dormant.
All right.
The console hums to life.
Place your hand on the console.
Suddenly, then discomfort fades.
And a lipid thing.
Over you. Connection.
Good to go.
You feel a shiver.
Alright, now let's get Shadowheart on our team.
I thought that
Your mother.
keep dangerous company. Let me come with you.
Alright, let's
Shadow.
do this. Come on.
She.
Alright, so now that we have all 3 of these characters, let's equip... Who has the best stats for it? I don't even remember. I think Lae'zel does. I'm gonna go get us now, but using... I'm gonna use Lae'zel or Shadowheart. It's... What is it? It's a... Wisdom... and then Dexterity, I think? So it looks like... Yeah, it looks like Shadowheart's gonna be a little bit better. Wait, who has more intelligence? Because they both have equal intelligence. Never mind. It's either wisdom or intelligence to get the initial bonus to this roll. I cannot remember which. But it's vitally important that us is not equipped by the Tav. It needs to be equipped by anybody else. Because if the Tav does it, it's just gonna mess things up. It's gonna make things needlessly tedious.
To the helm. We must not delay.
Hopefully this works. Because I've been getting some comments are like, yeah, it still works as of this date, and a lot of people do that, but a lot of people are also giving me messages that this exploit doesn't work anymore, and I want to test it. I want to make sure that my video is still up to date, because if it's not, I'll just remove it, because it's not worth having it there. It's just going to confuse people. Also, I forgot to give you axes. You're not going to really need your shield, because nobody's going to be attacking you. I will give you the better armor. Okay. Just because you can use it a little bit better. Again, nobody's gonna be attacked in this at all, so it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, let's use Shadowheart.
As bad as it could have.
Yes, the expert.
Please.
Who am I talking to?
You know no creature like this.
Okay.
One that is more
Failed the
brain
Arcana,
than
so that was
person.
intelligence. But that's fine. I don't think that roll actually means anything.
Remove us from this body.
Investigate is intelligence? It's been a second. Alright. Give myself guidance. Heck yeah. Perfect.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains.
And now I can make a
against the shell of the
medicines
skull.
check, which is wisdom, which is why I chose Shadowheart. It's not like a particularly difficult roll, but I like to make sure I have as much in my favor as possible. For every
Aurelia
roll.
_Merith says, "Hi there."
Hello! Welcome. We're testing to see if an old exploit still works.
But you notice an opportunity.
It's an exploit I found.
You could cripple the
Aurelia
way back in the day.
_Merith says, "Just getting on with my scroll munching wizard playthrough."
Scroll munching wizard playthrough. Dexterity, emulate. That it doesn't matter what we do here.
The creature
This is gonna be a very quick stream. A few years ago, I came up with a.
To the helm.
Oh wait, I misclicked there. Dang it, load. No, I didn't mean to do that. Why must you? Oh wait, there's a way to get out of it.
Friend.
Fine, let's go. Alright. It's been a long time since I've played Baldur's Gate 3, but way back in the day, I came up with an exploit that lets you kill the Cambions with basically no effort at all. And I uploaded it on YouTube, and lately I've been getting a bunch of YouTube
Merith
videos.
says, "I tried to do this exploit a couple days ago or so and it didn't work right."
Oh, okay, so you might be the one that commented about it. Let me see if it still works, because it has been a while since I've played, but the last time I checked, I thought they were done developing this game. They weren't gonna do anything anymore with it. After the update that came out with the Toll the Dead cantrip and a few just fixes after that. I might be wrong about that though. It's been a while. All right, so what am I forgetting? I did this. I've done this a million times, so I feel like I can
Aurelia
remember it all. But
_Merith says, "I've learned to hate cantrips that require saves so much."
oh, you would rather just have a hit spell instead of a save? It depends. It depends on who you're fighting. For me, because like some people just don't have any ability to save, so like having a spell that they can't save against is great, but they have really high armor instead. Here I don't.
Aurelia _Merith says, "Sacred Flame hits 10% of the time."
Sacred Flame hits 10% of the time. That's a problem. Depends on who's using it, but that should. Who are you using it on? With either your stats are too low, or you're fighting people with way too high of a armor class. Trying to use that spell. All right, what do I do next? It's been a second. Go to the tab. Let's give everybody Longstrider just because it's useful. This is honor mode, but I set it up on custom rules, so I'm able to still save and do things like that in case I mess something up. Speaking of, let's save. I forget what the quick save button is. What is the quick save button? Options, keybinds.
Aurelia _Merith says, "I wish."
Show sneak compared to the quick save. Where is it? Quick save, F5, okay. I will use that from now on, because that's going to be a bit easier. Alright, don't use that, because we are in honor mode, and that will stop working. I already beat the first encounter, so I should be able to just get this now. I'll remove that, add that. Which one do I use? Raven! Raven's the best. I'm just reminding myself of all the things, but I've done this a million times, so going just off of the, just off of memory should be fine. Alright. But because we're in honor mode, it's a little bit harder to use the restoration stations, because I already used one of them. Was there one in there? No. Do I want to give armor class...
Merith says, I wish that cleric-based cantrips required wisdom saves instead of dex saves.
Well, the saving
why
throw...
does a sacred flame take dexterity to block?
The saving throws are based on the, to the spell. They're never based on the class. And the reason for that is, like, so that a wizard can go out and have, alright, I have this spell that needs a constitution save, this spell that needs an intelligence save, wisdom save, all this different stuff. That way they can specialize which kind of thing they want to target. If they're targeting, like, a super mastermind, intelligent wizard, then they're going to want to use a constitution saving throw type spell. Or if they're attacking a owl bear, they're going to want to use the intelligence saving throw type spell. It's just the tactics of it. Most saving throws are going to be dexterity, though, in my experience. Alright, I think this is good for now. I didn't remember to give my person the mage hand, but that's fine. Here. Let's separate you, drag you away, and everybody else go in there.
I crave blood. Proceeding.
Alright. You can step over here, and I'll separate you two for now.
Way to go still.
And you stand right there. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, wait. I'm missing somebody. There we go.
No time to rest.
Alright, you stand right
Swift as my
here.
feet can carry me.
Is it?
Everyone
Oh,
else
I
minds
remembered
their
the stealth
business.
button. Good for me. Alright. Go into turn-based mode. We're gonna save it here. Wait, no. That's F5. Gotta remember the things. Alright, we're gonna save it right there. So actually, I forgot to swap my spells around. We don't... What do we want? We want command especially. Healing word. Inflict wounds. And I don't really care about the other one. Just healing spells just in case the mind flare goes down a little too quickly.
Aurelia_Merith says, wasn't Bless one of them?
Oh, that's right. I'm a fool. Bless is the reason why I'm at the chamber to begin with. Okay. Here, let me save it again now that I have all my spells picked out. Everybody's got the right gear on. Okay, good. Bless you, you, and you. Alright, and now everybody can move toward the door here. Let's move you first, because you're the most in the way. What? Oh, I tried to swap the characters, but the loading screen made them stop moving. Alright, and I think your jump actually does give you some movement.
Don't you use the restoration pod to refresh spell slots?
Yes, yes, I'm about to do that. And they should still be within range of the restoration pod.
I wonder what the next move is.
End the turn. And this is just to minimize the amount of turns I waste with the bless. I don't wanna waste any of that if I can help it. Okay.
Let's try this way.
And now everybody should be within range of that door. They'll just all teleport in. Here. F5, save it,
Oh, action, not reaction.
and get in there. We'll skip through this. I've seen it a million times.
Aurelia
Tab is still out.
_Merith says, I managed to one-cycle the hag in the tea house without her flying into the fireplace.
Oh, that's always fun to do. I struggled to get that to work. It took me several tries. I had to save scum my way through it. But I never really sat down and came up with like a solid strategy for it. I kind of just did it on a whim during a genocide playthrough back during early access. Alright, so just trying to remember what to do, and if I'm pretty sure honor mode has changed a little bit since the last time I played. I think more Cambions show up now, but I don't see any more. Maybe they're over here during that one, when more things spawn. And you can go right there. Alright, let's see if I can still do this. There's a way to, like, in one turn get right next to the Cambion, but you have to space it out perfectly, basically. Alright, let's see here. Not enough space, not enough resources. Is that in range? Rend vision? Ah, that's fine. I'm not gonna save scum my way too much. But I will end the turn and save some scum this part, because if this gets messed up, I basically have to start all over. Alright, you can get a little bit closer. Command. Drop your weapon. Perfect! First try, first try. Save it there. And hit this thing with your offhand. That's fine. Dude, you missed. You missed.
You're the devil. We must take the transponder.
Alright. How far do you jump? I think you jump real far from the stairs. At least, yeah. Path interrupted. What do you mean? Just go. And dash. Right here. I don't think you can... Yeah, I already used your action. So you can't pick this up yet. You can steal it, but I don't think the Cambion ever picks it back up, so that really doesn't matter. I'll just take it just to have it in my inventory. Alright, enter. Okay, I think my camera settings are still how I changed them, too. That might make things a little bit easier. Alright, this guy's still alive, but I kind of want us to get over there, because us has... I'm always really lucky with us hitting things, so I'm just gonna abandon this. Yeah, it's fine. I know it's just chip damage, but it's always been so consistent with us for some reason. Rend vision, please? Dang it. That's fine. 45% is still pretty good, though. Turn that off. Just in case. Yeah, I don't want to waste 2 shots if I can help it.
Aurelia _Merith says, I think it's because of the stat to hit.
Probably.
Heading there.
I don't know what Us's thing is, though. What Us's strength score is, rather. There you go. Alright. 195 health. Okay. What are you at? 89? 79? 179? Here. Let's equip this. I think that uses the action, so I can't do anything, but that's fine. And turn. Hey, knock that off. You too. Don't be mean. No hitting. 55%. Okay. Well, and that's with Bless, but that's still pretty good. I think it's higher than everybody else's. Or at least without the Rend, the Eye Rend. Oh, I should have used the Eye Rend first, just to see if I could get the blind off. Yeah, that would have been better if I used the the iron first. That's fine. Probably would have hit with us at that point. Use your bonus action. Well, dang it. Alright. I was hoping that I would one-shot it and be able to use the action on here, but that's fine. Everybody has him surrounded. He's taking lots of damage, and he's gonna be blind on his turn because the blindness ends on the crow's turn, I believe. Alright. I do want to save scum this part a little bit. We'll see how it goes. 75% chance to hit. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Pommel him. And he's saved from the pommel. What is the quick load? F8? Yeah. How long does it take to load? I might not do this if it takes too long. Okay, only a few seconds. That's not too bad. You know what? I don't even need to save scum, because the whole point of this is just to see if the glitch works, if the exploit works, so let's not even bother with that. It doesn't matter if we beat these guys. All that matters is if we beat the Cambions in the other room. I'm getting distracted. Oh, the blindness is gone after the Cambion's turn. I made a mistake. Yes! Double blinded 2 in a row! That's so good. I love that there's no saving throw for that. It's just, if you hit, that's it. It works. Okay. Alright, end your turn. You end your turn. Did I not walk you all the way over there yet? I thought I did. My bad. You're gonna hit the least. Here, I will turn on your thing, because I'm gonna be using both of them anyway. Ooh, I should have used Inflict Wounds. That's fine. Come on. Yes! Where's he at? 137. He's quickly gaining. Oh my... Lae'zel, you haven't hit a single time. Please. That was with advantage. Alright, it's time. It is time. Alright. Save it here. Here. Oh, I didn't set up the chests beforehand. I like setting up the chests beforehand now. With a bit more practice with this, I think it's just easier to do it beforehand, and then you just move them slightly when you're walking through, rather than getting them from your inventory while you're trying to run away. Is that how I did it in the video? I don't even remember. I might be just... Yeah, that's exactly what I did in the video, but I just forgot. Here, let me move this window. Is it? I thought you could move this. Am I forgetting how? Eh. Alright. Come on. Right there. And I can't reach my destination, so that means they can't either. I don't need to be stealthing yet.
These boots have seen everything.
Let me try and remember exactly where their vision lines are, because there's a way to wake them up without initiating combat.
I don't need any attention.
I think it was slightly over here. Yeah, perfect. So now I can just run over here and hit him, and then stop hiding once I'm over here. That way I have a head start on him and I don't get hit by him. Alright. And stop hiding. When do you see me? Hello? Hello? There we go. Oh, he had a higher initiative than me. Dang it. Oh well. Alright. Let's see. Dash.
Another step forward.
That's fine. It's only 1 damage. Move. Oh, they both move. Okay. And... Actually, don't move them. Just jump over. Because I'm pretty sure he'll jump over if I'm close enough. Enter. Yep. Jump. You'll hit me again. But you missed that time. Alright, dash. And I'm out of there. Enter. Yeah, and now he's hitting the chest, so that's set up fine. There have been times where I'll do that perfectly, and it still doesn't work on the first try. I have to, like, jump back over and try and get him across. Alright, I still don't have any spell slots, so I will use this first restoration pod now. So, I can't use it while I'm in combat, but if I walk through that door,
At the ready.
it should just have him forget I exist. If I remember correctly. Yep, now I'm free to do whatever.
Risk being an open view.
Now,
Let's see.
use the restorations. This is actually a really good exploit if you're not in honor mode and you can just use these pods infinitely, because you can just keep walking out of the room and back in and using Witch Bolt over and over and over again. It makes it way easier.
Active sights.
Assuming this still works. Alright. I will save Scum on Witch Bolt, though, because it speeds this up by so much. Alright, and time for the moment of truth. Is this gonna... Okay, it did lock me in combat. Shoot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't reinitiate combat with the other guy. Never mind. That wasn't because it doesn't work. It's just because I didn't go into this guy's visual line.
Another step forward. Softer than a whisper.
Alright. I want to stealth here. End your turn. I want to stealth here just to give me a higher chance of hitting with this Witch Bolt. Save here, now that I'm in combat. Witch Bolt. And now for the moment of truth. What? Give me a better line of sight here. Alright.
No time for mercy.
Alright. I hit him. It seems to work just fine. At least on the first Cambion. We'll see if the second one still works. I know the second one is kinda rough. I know it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get a good angle on it. Turn. I just want to see how much damage I'm doing. Oh, I wasted it! Ah, whatever. Oh, Toll the Dead. Used Toll the Dead. Okay, it's a 55% chance to hit with, and that's as high as my wisdom, or not wisdom, my intelligence can go. So these guys are gonna be a bit tough. Here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into common? Is that it? No. Custom. Drag spells and things that I want from here. Go into my spell book. We're gonna put in Toll the Dead. Now, if I press 1, it'll automatically initiate that spell. And I already used my action, so that's why it's not working. Stop moving the camera. I need to figure out how to fix that. And turn. Now we're just... I can't believe I wasted the Witch Bolt. Making this take so much longer. Dang it, stop saving. Oh, that was a good one. That was a big hit. Can this crit? No, it can't. I don't think it can. Right? Because it's a saving throw, not a hit to hit. Ringing the bell, impending doom, target, health. Yeah, it's a wisdom save. Can't crit. Oh, whoops. I hit all the wrong buttons for that one. So which one were you having trouble with? Because if it was this one, it seems to be working fine, at least, for me. Alright, now if I just leave the mouse here, it should just keep a good angle for me. Oh, I didn't even click. Dang it. Hit the buttons too quickly. Oh,
Aurelia
my
_Merith
goodness.
says, no, the issue was when they spawned and it linked me into initiative order.
When these guys spawned, it put you in the initiative of like everybody else. If that happened, that might mean that you were standing too close. Because if I save right now, if I move an inch closer than what I am right now, like I get sucked into battle. If you were way back here and it sucked you into battle, I don't know what happened. Because as long as this guy is attacking you, you shouldn't be causing initiative as long as you're not within their range. Because they have an invisible circle around them,
Aurelia
essentially.
_Merith says, I thought you were on the stairs in the video.
I am on the stairs in the video, but so I don't explain this well. Here, let me go into this view. All right, the top-down view. So each one of these has an invisible circle around them that is 30 feet away from them, with a radius of 30 feet. So once you kill this guy, you're able to move into move just outside of this guy's radius from then on. But you cannot go that close until this guy is dead, because of that 30-foot radius. And I don't know what that radius is called or what it is in the game's code. I only found it because of trial and error of trying to get closer to these guys. But if you get into that radius,
Merith says, and the other part of the video needed a good highlight of staying in combat with the cultist.
I think I've gotten a lot better at script writing and video editing since then. I don't do gaming videos anymore. I do D&D homebrew on a completely different channel, Rose Knight Homebrew. I apologize for the inexperience that I had back then. But the way it works is just they both have that 30-foot radius. If you get into it, it overrides everything else. It pulls you out of combat with the cultist, and you have to fight the Cambions. But as long as you stay out of that radius, you should be fine. For whatever reason, 60 foot rather. These spells are 60. I misspoke. But for whatever reason, a spell with a 60-foot range is slightly longer than that. So it pulls. So when I just click on them to target. Because when I targeted this one, I was back here, and I just clicked on him, and my character walked to be in the minimum range possible to hit him, and that's how I spaced that out. This spell is amazing, by the way. People were telling me once the spell came out that it made it so much easier to do this. I mean, they're saving every now and then, but overall I'm doing way more damage, because they're not resistant to necrotic damage at all, right? I think that's what it is. Examine. Yeah, they have no necrotic resistance. That's really good. But you'll see, once I kill this one, you'll see when I go up to the stairs. One more hit, 2 more hits.
Aurelia _Merith says, who knew the devil's weakness was mortality LUL.
Who knew? Ah, come on, one more hit, one more hit. I don't know when the last time I did this was. Alright, so when I go onto the stairs, That's too close. I think this spot right here on the second stair that it automatically goes to when I put the mouse here, like it just kind of clicks into place right there. I think that's where I want to go, if I remember correctly.
One day,
Let's see.
catch a break.
Yes, okay, so right there, I should be able to see the Cambion. And notice how my character does not move. Like, they don't have like a little silhouette or anything when I target them. Like, if I were to target something that's out of range, you'll see it a little bit. I'm sure you've seen it before. Like the little movement the character does as a little silhouette when you target something that's out of range.
You picked the wrong fight.
And yep, this is where I go onto the stairs and I can just hit them for free. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Come on. Give me the... Oh, I'm hitting F1, not 1. My bad. Whether I'm gonna be able to finish this and actually beat the main fight in there, I don't know. Hopefully I will. But I'm pretty sure they made it harder since I made that tutorial. At least for honor mode. Like, they add more Cambions then. Come on. Oh, and by the way, this soundtrack, it's for a game called Spell Masons. They're a small indie developer. I really like their game, but the soundtrack is so good. It's become my mainstream music. I love it. What are they saying? I just noticed. Is that a new voice line for this spell? I don't recognize that voice line. Because didn't they reuse voice lines when they did things like Firebolt versus Fireball? Like, if it's of the same elemental type as a different spell, they'll reuse a line? Maybe I'm completely making that up. I don't know.
Aurelia_Merith says, Mortalis.
Gonna be hearing that a few more times. Oh my goodness, this one is saving a lot more than the last one did. But I have a higher chance to hit than not. So, I almost... Do I have the options? What do I have it set as? Where is it? Karmic Dice. Okay, Karmic Dice is on. Karmic Dice avoid failure streaks while keeping results mostly random. So that's what it says it does. What it actually does, I don't know if maybe they changed it in previous updates, but what it actually does is it means you cannot have victory streaks either. So if you're very likely to hit something, it will force you to miss if you've had too many hits in a row. So it goes both ways. So if you're like you have a really well statted out character, turn this off because it's actually not as good. But I think because I have a slightly higher chance to hit, I'm gonna turn it off and see how well that does. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good one. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. 3 in a row. And if I get another one in a row, I think that passes what... Yeah, I would not have gotten that if I had left Karmic Dice on. I think it's a max of 3 in a row. Maybe it's 5. Maybe it's 5. No, it's probably 3 because, like, you have to think about most combat scenarios having multiple turns, and then your one character on their turn, they finally get to it, and then they just miss several times in a row. It's probably 3, especially for multiplayer. At least that makes sense to me. And we're done. Okay. 75 experience. Let's link everybody back together. Not that that'll do anything. but I think we are done now. Enter. Oh, this guy has been punching this chest so many times. Time to put him out of his misery. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't jump over. I felt like I was too close right when I hit end turn. That's fine. The range is a little weird on when they'll jump. Sometimes they'll do it when I'm way over here, but sometimes I can get this close and they won't do anything. These exploits make the game a little finicky.
What's hiding here?
Oh, I can reach him from here? That's great. Alright, now let's go back to our regular stuff. Can I still hit one? Yeah, I can still hit one and use that. That's cool. Alright, now I am out a spell slot. Oh, I could have used Witch Bolt on... I wasted so much time there. That's fine. That's fine. But I did leave one restoration station to get my spell slots back. So let's go get that real quick, and then we'll head into the actual fight. But that is the exploit. Everything that I did is basically all I did for the exploit. Everything else is just legitimately fighting the Cambion and the Mind Flayer and hoping for the best rolls. Hopefully that helped. It still works for me. I don't know. Maybe I need to make a third video or something, because lately I've just been getting a lot of comments saying that it's harder. They might have updated it to make it harder, and I just got really lucky on this one. Or it's just possible that because I've done this so many times, that my method of doing it is more precise, and if you're trying to copy me, it's harder to see what I'm doing or something. Oh, interesting thing though. For whatever reason, this Cambion's like 60-foot radius does not disappear. That still exists. If I get any closer to this Cambion, I still get dragged into combat. There's nothing I can do to stop that. From what I've tested, at least, there's no way to get around that. So, unfortunately, this is going to be where I get dragged in, but that's fine. But what I do want to do is use my jump to get right on top of this so I can loot them as soon as my turn starts. Because it's not my turn yet. I think it still does use a bit of movement. I think in the video I said it didn't use movement. I thought it didn't. Yeah, but you can see the outline there. I did still use my movement. Unfortunately. Alright, let's go to you and try and blind this guy some more. Come on. Ah. Oh, I should save before I lose progress, too. Just in case. I don't want to redo all the Cambion slaying I did back there. Yes! Well done, us. What's the plan? Hit the Cambion until it dies. Oh, you hit him! You hit him twice! Holy cow, good job, Shadowheart! 2 damage. And our...
Aurelia_Merith says, I think I got everything right on the setup, but the particular part of how to engage with the Cambion and not get dragged into initiative.
It is not an intended feature. It's finicky. You have to be very specific with your distances. I think I don't know if I'm going to be able to drag the camera all the way over here. Close enough. Like, the way I like to start is, like, the closest I'll get is right where this tower is, right in front of it. And that leads into the stairs. This spot here is far away enough, and it leaves me open to just click on the Cambion so that my character will take a few steps forward and be perfectly spaced out to hit them. That being said, there are situations where I do everything right with the setup. I click on the Cambion, they attack, and I still get dragged into combat even when I'm with this guy. Like, I'm already in combat with this guy. I don't know why that happens. For whatever reason, my character just took one step closer than they normally do. I usually just have to reload to the previous save, like the previous quick save I did, and just try again. And and see if it works better on the second click. Usually it does. Sometimes it'll take me 3 or 4 clicks. But it's very finicky. It's just something that I had to deal with when I was testing this out. Good job! You finally got a hit in. That was really low damage, all things considered, though. Or was it? No, all of the damage would be halved from the sword, so that would have been 16 plus 2 fire damage. So, no, that was a good roll. Never mind. Start with you. Your turn should always be first. Dang it. Why did it look like half of his health bar went away there?
Concentrate.
I have no idea. Is Bless still going? Four more turns left on Bless, and I can cast it one more time if I have to, which is really nice. That's why I like dropping the sword on the first attempt. It's just so much better. Look at all that treasure. It's not much once you get later into the game, but it is so valuable at level 1. Do I have dash? I do.
Need to find a way forward.
Normally, I would use the character that killed the 2 Cambions to just loot everybody while everybody else finishes them off, but I'm just gonna have Tav run up and help with the fight.
Victory awaits.
Alright, oh, right. I was trying to think, like, should I go back to the bird and do them first? But I already did that. That's not in that turn order. You couldn't dodge one punch, Mind Flayer. They're gonna happen every time. You know they're coming. Just dodge one of them. Alright, No, do this first. Gotten a lot slower at figuring all this out. That was 4 damage, holy cow. What do you do? 2d4. Oh, so that was max damage. Oh no, 2d4 plus 2, so that was... Alright, that was close to max. Close enough. Alright. You. That's alright, you're not doing a lot of damage anyway, Shadowheart. I should use Inflict Wounds, I keep forgetting. No! You're the damage dealer! You have to hit Mind Flayer.
Very well.
Honestly, you're hitting more than you usually do for me, though. Dash, get closer. That way you can hit in your next turn immediately. Alright.
I will ascend.
Come on. Come on. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I forgot to summon your, the Gith Mage Hand. Oh, well. Oof. Oh, hey! Critical miss! I think that's a whole turn that you're gonna survive longer for. That's really good. If I'm doing my math right. Maybe it was 2 hits that they had to miss. I don't remember. It's been too long. Critical hit! Way to go, us! That was a low roll on a critical hit, though. Alright, inflict wounds. 40% chance to hit. I might save here, see if I... Because we have 8 turns left to knock out 65 HP and 29 for you. I shouldn't need to reload to, like, try this again, but we'll see. That's fine. Yeah, because Mind Flayer just keeps hitting. Like, they're doing really, really well. I should have changed my spells out for Magic Missile, because missing with Witch Bolt is rough. But we'll give it a shot. Oh, perfect! But I'm pretty sure they have resistance to lightning damage, yep. So, that was a high 7. How did I get 7 damage on that? Oh, this does a d12? No, that still doesn't make sense. How did I get 7 damage? Because half of 12, even at if I maxed it out, half of 12 is 6. Did I crit? Is this a roll to hit? Yeah, okay, I crit. I must have crit. Alright, end your turn.
Victory awaits.
Aurelia_Merit says, Check the combat log.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Zulk was hit for 7 lightning damage. Rolled... Oh, it's 2d12. I thought it was 1d12. Oh, no. It was a crit. Okay, never mind. So I crit on it. The 25 to hit doesn't matter, which means I rolled 2d12, rolled a total of 14, which reduced down to 7. Alright, never mind. And, oh, yeah, and good job, Lizelle. You also got a hit in. 2 misses? That's really big. Okay, your health is starting to actually get lower than this guy's, and I really want to kill him before I kill him. Because 6 damage per turn versus a whole party wipe in 1 turn, there's no competition. But for now, I will focus on you a little bit longer. Dang it. Dang it.
Need to stay focused.
And this is why, just because they're so hard to hit. Oh, I am... the Bless... Oh, no, you don't have Bless. Never mind. Bless is still here for 1 more turn. Okay. And then I get a free hit. This is very good to have Witch Bolt on him, because that basically means I'm guaranteed to win. There's nothing that can stop me from winning this fight anymore. Like, I won't time out. I do want you to be just a little bit lower, though.
Aurelia_Merith says, grab a Nautaloid tank and swap it to Lae'zel to drop to blow it up.
I could do that, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm probably gonna win without them anyway. I think I already have a Nautaloid tank. Yeah, I can give it to her, though. Like, back when I was doing this all the time, I would go through the effort of moving all of the Nautaloid tanks every single time. And the issue with that is that it just slightly decreases the amount of turns I have to finish the fight. Like, because I'm just spending time, and usually I haven't even save scum that much. Like, I save scum for 1 attack, I think, and that was it. Everything else was just me rolling naturally. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you're missing every single round, use the Nautaloid tanks. But I've been very lucky. Usually I can get away with it. Although, I think I've only done honor mode. This is like my 3rd time doing honor mode. And it's definitely gotten harder since the last time I did it. Because I'm pretty sure more Cambions spawn when I go up here. At least that's what I heard happens. Dang it, I just want to blind 1 more time. I got all my blinds in... oh wait. That was dumb. Okay, use... Oh, dang it, I should have saved on Bless. That's fine. I should have saved it for Bless. Bless is way more valuable of a spell, because it just means I'm going to hit this guy more often. And you focus on this now. Die, you did more than I thought you would. We're done hitting you now. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't realize how... they were both very low. Okay. Toll the Dead. How much does Toll the Dead do max? 1d12. Okay. And you have 14 HP, and I'm probably gonna finish you off with Lae'zel. That's fine. 9% to hit. You have a high wisdom. Holy cow. Wisdom +3. +6 for saving throws. Holy cow.
Void bulb him into the tank.
Void bulb him into the tank? I could do that. He has 14 health. I'm pretty sure I could just hit him once and he'll be dead. We'll see. No, I missed! He's gonna party wipe me now. No, wait, I have everybody else's turn after that, too. I saved beforehand. We'll just see if I need to actually use resources. This isn't even gonna be like a game that I play all the way through. I'm just obsessed with keeping resources.
Knickknack1233 says, You, how's it going, Rose?
Yo! For whatever reason, my OBS isn't working. I'm not seeing things. Oh, you're a first-time chatter. Hello! Welcome to the stream! We already completed the, exploit. Now we're just, cleaning up. All that's left now is the Mind Flare, because we accidentally let the, Commander Zulk get too low and Mind Flare one-shot him. Or not one-shot him, but just killed him before I could kill the Mind Flare. Here.
That's gratitude for you.
Alright, I need to finish this guy off before he wipes my party. Please blind him.
Knick-Knack1233 says,
Dang
nice
it.
eat.
Yeah. I will upload the VOD onto the VOD channel if that I have, and you'll be able to see how it's done. There's also a tutorial on my gaming channel. I haven't uploaded on the gaming channel in a very long time. I do D&D homebrew now, so it's just not something that I've been doing for a while.
Got to focus.
I think over a year it's been since I've uploaded on the gaming channel, but that's where you can find the original tutorial. But from the comments I've gotten, a lot of people haven't been able to do it, and I was just testing to see to make sure that it still works. And we win! And everybody is ready to level up because I killed all of the Cambions as well. Alright, who's gonna spawn here? I've heard that this part gets harder.
On I go.
With honor mode. They've updated it. No, there's no Cambions. That was it. Maybe that was a mod. Maybe that was just a mod. That's fine. Normally I'd go through and I'd bother, like, looting everybody and doing all that, but this is not really a game I'm gonna continue with. I just wanted to test out to make sure everything was still working as far as the, exploit was concerned. Yeah, one shot. That was really good. Nice.
I am death.
Alright, and kill that one shot? Nope. Not even close. What do you have exactly? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What does this do? 1d8. Okay, so you could have done it. You just didn't. You just rolled low. Unfortunate. And flying for the first time in a very long time. Go blind somebody, bird. Blind this one. I think that guy has range, right? What does he have? It doesn't look like he has a crossbow, but he probably shoots fire bolts at people. So blind him. Thank you.
Can't give up.
And... Yep. No, it never even got a chance.
I won't give in. Time to press ahead.
Which bolt? Yeah. Just want to finish this quickly. Oh no, I'm dying. Go back to the sword, please. And we win. And that is the full fight. We have 4 rounds. That, honestly, if I wanted to, that's enough time to go back and loot everybody's bodies again. Wait, where did the Cambion's bodies go? I must be too far away. They're not rendered in. But, like, if I really wanted to, 4 rounds, I would just leave, like, my Tav standing right here, and everybody else could go through and loot all of these. It's not that difficult to do. But I did loot the other 2 Cambions already. Simple enough. I hope that helped. Again, I'm going to be uploading the VOD.
Knick-Knack1233 says, would you recommend home brewing as a first-time DM? Aurelia_Merith says, also I found a great video you might leak to watch.
Okay, what video is this? I'm curious now. But yeah, that's that for Baldur's Gate 3. I feel, you know, I'll go to the beach just to have something happening. Do you not? Oh, I can't do that with you. Hold on. And not with you. Not with you. You. Perfect. Dash.
Ready. No
All right.
harm in trying.
Which video is that? I don't know if links are allowed in this chat. I know they're allowed in the Discord. Oh wait, why did I skip it? I'm so used to skipping everything because I've done the tutorial 10,000 times, I swear. Like, I don't even know. How many hours do I have in this game? All of it's in the tutorial. All of it. Like, I've never beaten Baldur's Gate 3. I've gotten to Act 3, like, once. If I go into, like, screen share. 900 hours, all of it's in the tutorial. I've got 21 unclaimed achievements. It's been a slow time. Here. Let me go on to Twitch. Cause like Twitch the website. Cause right now my OBS is not showing me comments when they're posted for whatever reason. Maybe it'll be better on Twitch itself. There it is. Would you recommend homebrewing as a first-time DM? Absolutely. I forgot to answer your question. 100%. It's so much fun to go in and homebrew things. Let's see. If I open up this... Actually...
Aurelia _ Merith says, on Discord video uploads, I posted it.
Okay. Let's see. I thought I closed this. Why isn't it closing? Ah, it's fine. Discord. Average Mount Fay experience? No, that's something else. Oh. It took a second for Discord to show that something was uploaded. Drow Ragslin. Fight solo. Cleric Tempest. That's always a fun fight. I usually go into the shopkeep's area and steal all their explosives and fill the church with explosives and with oil. Yeah, oil and explosives. I had a video of me doing that forever ago. Can I still find it, I wonder?
Aurelia _ Merith says, watch the video on stream 3.
Sure. Here, let me close things. I was doing some Terraria. Can't close that. That's TTS. I want to see if I still have it somewhere. Because I really liked... it wasn't a good video. It was just like a random thing. Because I've been making Baldur's Gate 3 videos for forever. Professional video. I don't edit videos anymore. This should not be public. The unlisted. I do not do that anymore. Exploiting glitches. All of these thumbnails are so bad compared to what I do now. Here it is. This is my usual way of of beating the church.
Coming here.
Let me just mute that because I think this is like a small part of a different video. I spent so much time oh right, it's alcohol bottles and also grease. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Candles ignite things. You have to I had to undo all of the fires and then I had to break all of the alcohol. Eventually, I started placing down all of the things. I didn't do it solo, but I basically did. Like, I didn't do it... I basically did it without fighting a single person. Oh, this goblin! This jerk kept escaping... Like, he kept moving around, so I had to, make it so he wouldn't move anymore. And I'm waiting around to make sure he doesn't move, because sometimes he'll jump over.
Aurelia _ Merith says, the legendary dwarf barrelmancer.
Just wiped it out. And obviously, because I got multiple shots, this was... I saved and reloaded it a few times. And the fire just spreads across, blows everything up. killing everybody. And it just wipes them all out. The whole church explodes. It was such a fun project to do, to cheese this fight. I don't have a cheese for every single fight in the game, but the ones that I do are I spent hours just theory crafting and testing things out. This one was the most simple. Now, what was the video that you had? Do they also blow up the church? Or is it just tactically they push him over? Oh, I still have my music going. I just noticed. Although do they have their music on? I can't tell. You know, let me pause mine just in case. I don't like the sound of different tracks layered on top of each other. What is that? When is this from, by the way? Okay, so this is very recently. So this is like the current build of the game. What is their class? I don't recognize a lot of... I'm gonna assume Tempest. Cleric Tempest, I think, has some funny things that goes on with lightning. Yeah, because I think Tempest gets a flight whenever they cast a spell higher than cantrip. And just looking at their spell list, that is Cleric.
Aurelia_Merith says, 2 Cleric Tempest, 2 Storm.
Destruction Wrath, Luck... Yeah, lightning is ridiculously strong in this game.
I'll strike you down.
Oh. Fun thing about the barrel method that I found out, and actually when I was originally testing to see how to kill the Cambions, my original plan was to push the Cambions off the ship with explosive barrels, because explosive barrels push characters, but there's no saving throw. They just always get pushed as long as they're caught up in the explosion. So that's how I one-shot a lot of these characters, is they just got, like, some of them that have just way too much health. Yeah, they just get pushed off a cliff. Oh my goodness. Why did that one do that? Was that an enemy? Why are they attacking their friends? Oh my goodness. The lightning is so bad. When you're wet and you get shot by lightning, is that full damage or is that double damage?
I won't give in.
Because I remember that I think water being wet makes the lightning do double, and the Tempest thing maxes lightning damage to always do its full amount, right? Or am I getting the two reversed? I don't remember. It's been too long. I never play Tempest Cleric in D&D. I don't even know if that's how they work in the actual game, the D&D. But yeah, they already beat the boss. Everything it's just a matter of time at this point. They win. They win. Notifications. Somebody liked my comment. But, oh, I wanted to talk about, let me add back in ambient music, because I don't like talking with silence on a stream. Here. I wish I already had a folder open, because I do have some folders that I don't want to show. Because I am working on a homebrew video right now, and I don't want to give that away just yet. But here. Oh, you know what? We can go to my coffee page, though. And get it from there, I believe. Where's coffee? Or coffee page? The gallery? What do I have in the gallery? I don't even know. I put everything in the shop now. Subscribers? Oh, I'm not logged in as this version of myself. Log in. Boop. Yes. Alright. So if I go into my gallery from here, your page, now I'll be able to view everything. Like, I have so much fun writing for D&D. As a new DM, it's going to be a little bit harder. It depends on how well you know the books. But, like, when you're just doing it for your table, like, that's totally different from what I'm doing. I'm trying to, like, produce this stuff for a mass audience.
Aurelia_Merith says, also my favorite school of wizard is divination.
Divination? That's the one that gives you, like, the ability to replace rolls. Like, you roll a die at the beginning of the day, and you can just replace any roll with that roll. Is that the right one? I don't play wizards a lot, so I sometimes get everything confused in my brain. I do know the books, obviously. Like, I have read all the D&D books since, I want to say 2022? Whenever the D&D movie came out is when I stopped getting new books. But, here. Like, I've been writing homebrew for all of the, for basically all of Hollow Knight. Like, I've been adapting everything into, like, a D&D standard-looking page with all the right stats and everything. I'm sure even if you just skimmed through this, you would find typos and errors in places, which I don't have, like, a editor or anything to, like, help me write this stuff. So it's just me doing all the page design and everything, so it makes sense. But you don't... If you're coming to my stream and you are from my D&D content and you're like, I want to do what you do, don't do this, I guess is what I'm getting at. Do not go this hard. You don't need to. If it's just for your table, focus on what your table will find fun. I'm making this for a general audience, so the standards that I have to live to are, it needs to look and feel like the original 5th edition. It has to have some degree of professionalism to it. But, like, back when I first started homebrewing, I just did it for my friends and family. You know, like, it wasn't a big deal if I just made stuff up and if I didn't know how all of these numbers interacted with each other. Like, it wasn't until I think I'd been DMing for a year or so until I finally figured out that how hit points were actually calculated. Because it's like, this took me a while, because, like, Constitution of +2, 10d12 plus 20. The plus 20 comes from the 10 dice times the 2 Constitution. This creature is level 10 and has +2 per level. And I never figured that out until much later. And you don't really need to know that stuff when you're first writing. And depending on what you're writing, like, this is all monster stat blocks. Monster stat blocks is the best thing, I think, to start with. Because they are way less complicated than, say, a class. Like, is this buff and update /update? This is my Hollow Knight class. It has so much stuff. Like, you don't necessarily have to worry about subclasses and things, but like, having one subclass is usually good enough if you're just custom making something for your table. But it's so much writing. You're guaranteed to have to at least write 20 abilities. If it's a martial character, it gets a little bit easier, because there are certain abilities that every martial character has, like extra attack. Ability score improvements are easy because... Okay,
Aurelia_Merith says, what's your favorite cutscene related death in BG3?
My favorite cutscene related death? I don't know, because it's been a long time since I've played Baldur's Gate 3. I gotta go back and like redo everything, because I never even beat Baldur's Gate 3. I never beat it. I've been playing a ton of Terraria lately, because Terraria is like my favorite. It does everything right for what I'm looking for in a video game. I enjoy the process of building a character and making them stronger. By the time you get to Act 3, you're usually done building your character, and I kind of just lose interest at a certain... Once I've hit level 12, I lose interest, because it's like, this is as strong as the character will get, and the rest is just purely story. I love story-based games, but if I'm playing a game that is like an RPG, it's hard for me to like turn off the part of my brain where it's like, I need to focus on making myself stronger. Like, optimize everything. So it's just, I don't play Baldur's Gate 3 that much anymore, so it's hard for me to say. I don't remember. I was gonna say Gale's, like, random cutscene related to his death. Not when you bring him back, but just before. Like, the little imp that shows up, and you have to, like, do the whole scene where you're, like, playing the flute, and you're pulling the strings on the bag, and you have to, like, go through this whole rigmarole to, like, get his, revivify, or not revivify, it's better than revivify, it's, like, the, like the 9th level, like, revive spell. What's it called? It's the spell that basically can bring you back from anything. And it's a very powerful scroll that you just get. But you have to go through this whole thing. I really like playing through that scene, and the reason I love it is because it was very glitchy in early access. Not because it didn't work. It worked exactly as intended, but I was doing a genocide run, and the imp that shows up for that scene is an NPC. So I had to figure out a way to basically attack that imp, even though at a certain distance it pulls you into conversation. So you have to, like, do it from a distance. You had to, like, it was like this really fun, interesting thing. And if you kill the imp before you get the scroll, and you try to do, like, get the scroll from the bag, pull the strings, you do all that stuff correctly, the game will just crash. I don't know if they ever fixed that in the full game. They probably did, but the game just crashes if you try to summon the imp and they're dead. So there's a lot of reasons why I like that scene.
_Merith says, I think mine so far is a tie between Vlaakith wishing you to death and failing the dice check for the mind flare in the wreckage and him just draining you.
Which character was it? I need to read along with things. True Resurrection, thank you. Vlaakith, okay, wishing you to death. Oh my goodness, I don't remember that. Vlaakith is the Githyanki god, right? And failing the dice check for the mind flare in the wreckage. Oh, you mean when you kiss the mind flare who's stuck under the rubble? That one is pretty fun. I think it goes to show, like, what I look for in video games and how I interact with them. At least this type of video game. When it comes, like, based on, like, just all that stuff I just said about, like, I got to, like, theory craft and test a bunch of things and break the game in a whole new ways. I never met Vlaakith in my playthrough where I got to the 3rd act. Because I've only been to the 2nd act once. I got through everything in the 2nd act, and what was it? Oh, why did the thing stop working? TTS stopped working for some reason. TTS, panic! Click the panic button! That should fix it. Test.
Rose _night _ says, test.
There we go. But yeah, Vlaakith is in Act 1. Where is Vlaakith in Act 1? I thought Vlaakith was, the road, was a crossroad in Act 2. I don't know. when I went to the second act, I took the
Aurelia
underground road.
underscore Merith says, nope.
I took the road going underground, and then when I popped back up and the whole Shadowlands thing was happening, I saw the path that led to the Githyanki camp, and I was like, oh, I see that, that's like a whole other area, I'm gonna come back and do this later, because I want to finish this other area first.
Says, check Discord for the video.
Yes, I have seen all the Vlaakith interactions, so, like, it is something that I have seen. It's just that I never got to experience it myself, so it wasn't in my top death scenes of all time for Baldur's Gate 3. Just because I didn't do it, I just saw other people do it. What was it? Oh, I think this one became a bit of a meme, but that really hurt. Like, I think that happens with the Githyanki camp too, so I never got it. But the Astarion getting blasted to death with the sunbeam thing, I think that's the Githyanki camp, because I can't... It was a part of the game I never got to, and it was, when I saw it, it was like, I don't even know what part of the map this is, so I assumed it was the Githyanki camp.
Aurelia underscore Merith says, also I have to constantly refresh your stream, so if you plan on it the network or bitrate is a bit off.
Is it? Okay. It's probably because of Baldur's Gate 3. My computer is good enough to record Baldur's Gate 3 smoothly, but streaming it is a bit rough. Here, let me close it so that it's not an issue anymore. Because I do stream all the time. I usually don't... Like, when I watch back the VODs, it's fine, but the Baldur's Gate 3 is just cooking my computer. There we go. That should fix it. Yeah, I feel like... this was a very short stream for me. I usually do 4 hours. My usual stream time has been Sundays, 4 to 8 Central Time. But I'm planning on doing Saturdays instead because I'm playing Terraria with my friend Ben Kanubi. And he streams on Saturdays, and I have all weekend off. So we're just going to do Saturdays instead. But I did want to, like, verify that this exploit still worked, so this will probably be my last time streaming on Sundays. Look forward to Saturday streams, I guess, if anybody here will continue to watch me, or if anybody from the VOD channel is watching.
Aurelia underscore Merith says, also it'd be fun for you to come up with a one cycle the hag. Aurelia underscore Merith says, guarantee.
I need to get back into Baldur's Gate. It takes so much out of my computer, and I can't afford to upgrade it right now. Like, I need to get a new car. I can't afford to spend things on my new computer so I can stream Baldur's Gate or even just record it. I had to the reason it took me so long to get started with the stream is, for one thing, I was actively writing when I saw your message, so I wanted to finish up what I was doing. But at the same time, I had to re-download Baldur's Gate 3. I had it uninstalled because it was just taking up space. I wasn't playing it anymore. Every time I do play it, my graphics card is like 150 degrees, so it's really something I should only be playing in, like, when I have my AC blasting or something. And even then, streaming it, like you said, it makes the bitrate weird. I can't do that. We'll see. I don't know. I did mess with the hag a little bit, but what I was trying to do, this was back during early access when I was trying to do a genocide run, I wanted to see if you could kill every version of the hag. Like, kill her in the camp, then kill her when she's talking to the two brothers, and then kill her in her house. Because those are three separate NPCs. If you kill one of them, the other two are unaffected by it. I also was trying to see if there was any way to save the two brothers. This was early access, so things worked a little differently then too. But that's actually how I found out that the hags were different NPCs. Was because I had the hag, like, talking to the brothers. I had one of my 4 characters in conversation, and while they were distracting the hag in conversation, I had the rest of the party sneak into the hut to see if the hag wouldn't be there, so I could just push the sister, like slowly push the sister back up to the brothers to see if that would do anything. But the hag was still in the shack, so that didn't work. And when I finally did kill the hag in the shack with the 3 characters instead of 4, and pushed the sister back up to the other hag, the conversation had auto-ended, I found out, when the other hag died. When the hag I killed had died. So it was a whole thing. So I do know a lot about that fight. I just... Turn 1, killing the hag. Guaranteed. What's tough is that I would want to do it at least level 2, to guarantee that everybody that runs into this encounter can do it. Because you can technically just run to the hag at the very start of Act 2.
Runt 112 says, hello.
Hello, Runt. We're actually just about to end soon. But thank you for joining. I already mentioned it a little bit ago, but I'm probably going to swap from Sundays to Saturdays from now on. Just because that's when I'll be playing Terraria, or the sledding game, with Ben Kenobi. And I do want to have at least one day of my weekend to be able to get chores done.
Aurelia_Merith says, I wonder if you could summon the ogres on her.
Absolutely you could. Whether the ogres get
Runt
to
112
act before her
says,
is another thing,
nice.
Though. Ogres, what is their dexterity compared to the hag? Because I feel like the hag always goes first. Like, it takes a lot of rerolls to guarantee that all of my characters can go before the hag does. That's really tough to do. I mean, how dexterous are ogres? Because that's based off your dex stat, right? In Baldur's Gate 3. I know it is in D&D, but I don't know if they changed anything for Baldur's Gate 3 as far as initiative rolls go. I'm getting distracted. I want this to be a quicker stream. How long have we been going? We've been going for a little while. It's not telling me. I can't see how long we've been going. It's been... it's been about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna leave it off here. Check out the D&D channel if you haven't. Check out the VODs channel if you want to see other things I've done. Check out the gaming channel. I'm gonna try and upload there again eventually. Maybe more tutorials, maybe just regular gameplay stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
112
I say that every
says,
stream.
1 hour and 37 minutes.
1 hour, 37 minutes.
Knickknack1233
Yeah,
says, hey, it was fun just popping in.
Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks for chatting. It's been fun. I've been streaming for nearly 8 hours total
Runt
over the weekend, so
says,
I have to end it here. My voice is actually starting to go, because yesterday I did 6 hours. Alright, until next time, outro noises. I hit my... bye!
Aurelia_Merith says, take care.